So we're recording. All right, great. Today is January 28, 2019. It's not National Privacy Day, but Data Privacy Day. 2019. January 28, 2019. I gotta make this video for my landlord and I guess also my judge and my probation officer, David McGillis, Judge Kaffe, and whoever my future attorney is appointed, whatever that is going to be for, or my attorney, whatever, lawyer, whatever, for to answer my new court date on the 21st of February for an incident that occurred Saturday about 4 p.m. And that incident, this is what I needed to ask the landlords to make this video for the landlords. That incident was a criminal trespass at 814 Fremont, my former residence where I used to live for about 26 months. And so anyway, Mr. Landlord, Mr. Judge, Mr. Attorney, Mr. Probation Officer, understanding that this is definitely violation of probation, having an interaction with a law enforcement officer, and a notice to report that all of that. Got it. Jail, here we come. But we've been there before. We were there earlier, or last year, 2018 in August. Right after we were interrogated for showing my penis and or allegedly showing my penis and alleged testicles and alleged white blue floor dress. A lot of other allegations. Pedophilia, boy rape, etc., etc. But anyway, enough about me. I was stopped and detained by the Riley County Police Department, the RCPD, for an hour and a half on January 26th at about 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, while it was below freezing now, and I didn't have a coat because I don't have any coats, because I was separated from all my clothes. My entire wardrobe and all my coats. Didn't have a blanket, so a pillow. It wasn't even 15 minutes. However, criminal trespass occurred because, but for the fact that Thomas Reed, Mr. Landlord, my friend and lieutenant there, number one, who moved in on August 1st of 2018. But for the fact that he called 911, I wouldn't have this problem. But for the fact I would have my criminal trespass, that was from the eviction stuff. That was just part and parcel of the eviction. I understood that. I do. I understand that. And that's why I haven't. That's why I didn't go over there any time before. Or else I would have been. If I didn't understand that, I would have been over there December 21st, when you began throwing my things out. But not in the trash per se, not this group of stuff anyway, like the other stuff. Because I went back that same day, that afternoon, to get my clean carpets that I left on the porch there. Those were gone. But Officer Stevens assured me that the landlord would safely store that for 30 days, and upon paying, that he would give me my things back. But that didn't seem to be the case. It doesn't seem to be the case. Because if you will recall, and I'm sure it's on Officer Stevens' audio, because he was taking audio and video, right? As was I. It's on my video. But Officer Stevens says to me, and you were there, according to the video has landlord right there. So surely the landlord heard it. Don't worry, 30 days, safe and secure. Pay your balance, pay the storage fee for whatever many days it is. Get your stuff. Well, that sounds all good and well, but I had it better, right? We don't need to store my stuff. I got your money right here, Mr. Landlord. Well, how much do I have? Tell me what I have. What do you need? I don't want to be separated from my things, my work, my supplies, my heirlooms, my clothes, my drugs. Drugs meaning my prescription drugs, my life-saving medication. And I did notice that you did bring 2 of those out. And I guess I appreciate that. But it was like 2 out of 17, which aren't going to help much. And they didn't help much. But that's okay. I used the emergency vacation loophole in the insurance and stuff to get my meds reissued within 7 days anyway. So don't worry about me applying and taking as I should. On point. No, I offered that same day, December 17, 2018, offered to pay the landlord. The balance of the letters that was due. But you refused, landlord. I don't know if it's because you thought that I was getting in, that I wanted to pay and move back in, but that wasn't the case, and you surely knew that wasn't the case, because we've been discussing you moving out for a year, well, almost a year, at least a year. I would say at least a year, because it was January last year that I had received another eviction, and that Wilson went to T. Russell Wright's, and I bawled and cried on that one, even though I should have been used to it by then. I was thinking about the rabbit, I guess. I don't know. But long story short, we resolved. I don't know. Apparently, we didn't resolve anything. But the rabbit came back. That's my phone call. The rabbit came back, and I was there. Came back. Someone's calling me. Come on, hangouts. Sorry, I apologize. Oh, here it is. Give me hangouts. Who's calling? I think that was my phone call. Oh, well, just another client. Fuck off. Just add them to the list. Add them to the where were we? January 2018. Evicted. Over the rabbit. But, Miss Landlord, did you forget that I asked weeks before I got that rabbit? I asked you, Mr. Landlord. I asked your permission, Mr. Landlord. I offered a pet deposit. Remember, Miss Landlord? Because I was already familiar with the pet issues there. At that time, there was an issue where you were asking me to write a letter and sign my name, but I saw something that I just didn't remember if I saw it or not. But regardless, I knew it was an issue, and I asked permission for that rabbit. And I was given permission for that rabbit, or else I never ever would have ventured out to get a rabbit. Or buy a book and read about it, and buy a cage, and do all that stuff that a person does before they get a pet. I asked you first. What's the point? The point is I'm trying to get my stuff back. What do you want to tell them about your stuff? Well, I would like my stuff back, please. And, I didn't imagine that it meant anything to you because it was thrown out in the dirt and mud and snow and rain. And it's been thrown out since the 21st of December, where you cleaned with a circular saw and cut all my stuff up. My art, price of one-of-a-kind stuff. Lamar Curry, 1972, basketball, African-American guy, black guy. That one. Cleaning with a circular saw, electric saw. But I'm not trying to be smart ass. I just want my material. Things that don't mean anything to you may mean a lot to me. Like these little things, like these little data things, these little SD cards. It means nothing to you. Unless you can get $5 out of it, I don't know, maybe, but this means nothing to you. Those dishes, my murdered mother's dishes, mean nothing to you. My grandma, or they wouldn't be out broken in the dirt, in the mud, in the snow for 40 days. How many days has it been? I offered the same day to pay the alleged balance there. I had that money. Although you paint it like I'm some, the other tenants or the other, whoever it is that doesn't pay, you didn't inform anyone that I always paid on time, or early, that I paid in full or extra. And that's what I said to you, Mr. Landlord, on October 30th. Why were you there on October 30th demanding rent for November? Because you'd heard something that I was angry because of the RCPD being there that weekend? Because you entered and assaulted my friends again? That's... No. It wasn't my idea to call the fire department and code services. That was the RCPD's idea. They informed me to do that because I was very angry that I had been fucked off and been there a month and a half with no electricity, no way to cook food, no way, not even a microwave to do oatmeal. The breadbasket has a letter here that I haven't been in for groceries since September. I have all the texts, yes. Your friend Thomas Reed. With access to the box, I asked you, cover that box. Lock it up. I'll pay for the padlocks. I'll pay for the service. Do anything. I'm failing my classes again. This moron's stealing my packages in my mail. Begged you. No, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. And the electricity kept on going up, and you kept on promising to show up to fix it, and turned out you didn't. And wasted time, day after day. Said you'd be there, and you never would show up. I left my house open for you. I was expecting you. You purpose. I kept on making rational excuses. Well, I got busy, or his mom, or his husband, or whatever. Busy. But now if you realize it's not busy, you weren't busy. Especially when you knew it was a switch in the basement. You knew exactly where that was. On October 27th. Why couldn't you have done that in September? Like September 23rd, when I called that Sunday. I actually called Saturday, Friday, whatever else. No, I texted first because it was late. I didn't want to bother you. Didn't want to bother you. It wasn't my idea to call the fire department. RCPDs. And the RCPD wanted me. We've been there. I had not been attacking my people. So, anyway, you win. Like you said, August, the third week of August, when you came up and said, we're going to get you out no matter what it takes. And I guess we meant, I don't know. Hello, answer. I gotta take this call. Hello? 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 I'm saying. Hello? Hello?
Hello, this is a call back for
Joelle Bales.
Press 1 if you're ready to speak to an associate. Press 2 if you need time to bring that person to the telephone. Press 3 to cancel this callback. Your call may be monitored and recorded to ensure quality customer service.
15 years worth of work. 30 years worth of...
Thank you for calling Hosting Support. My name is John. With what other pleasure of speaking with today?
Pleasure. All right. The pleasure is Joelle Peter Bales.
Joelle, how's it going?
I'm all right. Thanks. How are you? Are you there? You hear me okay? I lost you. I don't hear you. Hello? Hello? 105. 118. Hello? 119. Hello? 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 Are you there? Well, priorities. I guess I'll come back. Priorities. Back to Mr. Landlord priority. And judge priority. And probation officer priority. Court service officer priorities. But for the fact that I agreed to sign the city's notice to appear right here. And I only signed it because the gentleman in the officer was polite and humane and civil. So I signed it. Trespass, criminal trespass, not criminal property damage, or criminal extortion, criminal slander and libel, criminal trespass. Criminal trespass. Not criminal pedophilia, criminal penis waving, criminal boy raping, a criminal drug dealing, a criminal gambling, criminal anything like that. Criminal arson. None of that, just criminal trespass. But for the fact that your friend Thomas Reed, Lieutenant there, number 1, was very angry. I didn't mean to upset anybody. But he came hopping mad, literally hopping mad in his underwear out there. Yelling, he was calling the law, 911. I was actually picking up trash. I'm going to describe everything that happened to you. Let's start right there. Once upon a time, it's just January 26th, and I'm walking west on Vermont. It's 4 p.m. about, maybe a little bit before. Sun's going down, see the sun. Look over and I see my personal property fucked up in the mud. And snow and rain where it's been for like 40 days. Well, where it's been since like 4 or 5 days after moving out. Oh, I did move out, that's right, I was thrown out. That's right. I tried to move out, but there was no U-Hauls that week or the week afterward, because as they told me, as the U-Haul people told me, it's the end of the semester, we have no trucks. You would know that if you were a landlord. I didn't know that, I'm not a landlord. But anyway, I did try. And I tried hard. I even got some church people with trucks that didn't agree, but I couldn't coordinate everybody fast enough. You didn't see, because I was giving some wrong dates too. Somebody gave me some bad information. Anyway, where are we in the story? So I went to move, but I see my stuff. It's over there, where it's been for over a month. And I think to myself, well, I know. Because if I didn't know it was criminal trespass, which I already did, I would have been over there immediately, going through the trash bags and the pile of stuff, my pile of personal property that was thrown on the second floor, and my mother's dishes broken and shattered, and whatever it was left there, right? My grandma's heirlooms is what I saw from where I was position, from what the church people brought back to me. Church people tried to salvage a couple of things. Bless their hearts. Because they knew I would go over there. In fact, when I called RCPD, I waited what, 72 hours or whatever it was. I waited a couple of days, a week before I even called. I'm like, well, maybe they're just temporary. Maybe this landlord's temporarily putting my stuff here. Maybe that's why it's in trash bags, to protect it from the rain and the snow and mud, from other people, the neighbors, and the squirrels, and the other rodents and pests and roaches, whatever it was. I rationalized. I thought, well, maybe. And I waited days and days. But then it came out clear that no, this isn't just in between my property coming from the inside of the apartment to a more safe, more secure, drier, less muddy, more secure place. Because Officer Stevens promised me that's what this landlord was going to do. That the landlord had to do. Not only that was going to, but he had to by law. And so, therefore, I trusted Officer Stevens. Because I thought he was telling me the truth. I didn't know he was a liar. I don't think Officer Stevens was naturally a liar. I think he was made into a liar. Because he was made into a liar. Because my stuff wasn't stored safe. It wasn't stored safe and secure at all. And it wasn't 30 days. It wasn't even a week. It wasn't even a week. Did I tell you I had the money to pay you? I tried to pay you on 17th. So I wouldn't be separated from my life-saving medication, my wardrobe, and 30 years of work, my career, and my future project, my future intellectual property. Google it. Google it. Intellectual property, trademarks, copyrights, manuscripts, novels, musicals, outlines, inventions. Come on. I mean, haven't I suffered enough? I can't do this phone call right now. Haven't I and my family suffered enough? My family called you for the balance and tried to pay you within 48 hours, Mr. Landlord. Tried to pay you with my money, of course. I asked them to do that. Third party, I thought you'd be very happy that you wouldn't have to deal with me. And I knew I couldn't deal with you because all you do is scream. You don't conversate, you scream, you yell. Verbally assault. So, I made every good attempt to pay. I made every good attempt, faith effort to move. I've made every good faith effort to remedy, to return my stuff. Except it becomes impossible when the bar just, the line in the sand just keeps on shifting. Keeps on shifting. You never know. How's a person going to get over that line? This line, this quota, this amount of money, when the amount keeps on changing. You can't get over it. We keep on changing the rules to your benefit every single time. I don't know how much it is calling in. I don't know how much it is calling in. I don't know how much it is calling in. I had my family. I had Michael Swan. I had my social workers called Mr. Swan. I had Mr. Thorson. Did the same thing. I don't know. You have to talk to him. I don't know. You have to talk to him. Who do you talk to? Who's home? Who's home? That's why I said absentee landlord. Absentee landlord. It took a month and a half to come flip the breaker. A month and a half to flip the breaker. A month and a half. A month and a half to flip a breaker. Now, even though the breaker was flipped in that return, there's still no heat. Still no heat. Because the thermostat's also down with your flame temperature. And if you think that he's going to do anything, look what he's done to me. I think under some encouragement, strong encouragement. Because remember, Mr. Landlord, August, third week of August, what did you say, came up, uninvited, came in, told me, to the face, we're going to get you out, no matter what it takes. I'll review. I'm going to review, Mr. Landlord. Cheers to you, Doris. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm sarcastic. I'm being sarcastic. I want my stuff back. What little there may be of it. I know. I already know. They called me. I was receiving calls by 21st, around 21st. Landlord's selling your stuff. No, he's not. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. He's storing safely and securely for 30 days until I pay them out. No? What? How do you? You bought what? Go away. I don't care about that. I do. In principle, but as far as whatever electronics or whatever, even I don't know that you did. I have some hearsay of a person that said they bought something from you that was mine. That could be wrong. It would take somebody other than probably. It would take somebody else as that person. It would take somebody else as that person. And I'm not able to ask any other questions except, may I please have my personal property back, because my personal property, while of no value to you, because I'm rather confident that everything that you perceive to value has been gone. It's just gone. Right? It's been converted, transferred, stolen, whatever it's been. However, whatever might remain, because I did find something Saturday that compelled me to take it. It was my great-grandmother's saltine tin. The only thing that I took to my grandma, those were some recipe boxes. While everybody else was looking for cars and big dollar stuff, I went for the things that would remind me of my grandmother, the things that I could easily manage. Easily manage in order that they would be safe when my children were ready for them, or my sister's children were ready for them. However, no matter how long we give them to be ready, they'll never get that, because the landlord disposed of it instead of doing what the law says and doing what Officer Stevens promised me the landlord would do. Right in front of the landlord. I know that the landlord heard Officer Stevens. I know, because we were discussing it. I'll take you right there on the video. Even if you're ignorant about that, Kansas landlord technique, you would have heard the RCPD Officer Stevens say 30 days, safe and secure, pay the balance, Mr. Bales. Pay the storage and your stuff. Well, here, I got money right now. Here, let's do it. Don't separate. You're not getting back in here. I'm not trying to get back in. I'm trying to keep my stuff. Trying to keep 30 years worth of work. My interview with Maya Angelou. She's dead. Maya Angelou. Interviews like that, priceless. Google Maya Angelou. Things like that. They're not important to anybody but me. And they might be important maybe someday to my little niece and nephew, or my kids, my grandkids. I don't know. I mean, because right now all they're going to have when they go to Ancestry.com, the library, look me up, look up Joel. All they're going to say, what's it going to say? Accusations of drug use, illegal rabbits, balance owed, property vandal, knocked the door in, destroyed the door, November 2nd. I wish you would have told everybody why the door got destroyed. That you locked me out because you got a letter from Code Services. Ironically, same day, never been locked out before. Oh, why does Thomas Reed have a key to my place? I'm not trying to pick a fight. Why does that more than a key to anything? Well, because you gave it to him. Whatever it is. Anyway. Yeah. He didn't return the key to me. He returned it to the guy that did assault on Jason Hilton, the guy who did press charges. Children not press charges. So then it's squat. No need to press charges. Just be cool. Nobody else press charges. I see everybody else that when they decline to press charges, usually someone else in the city or state, someone's there ready to press charges. I guess they don't have powerful friends that my landlord has. I'm not trying to fight landlords. It's not my thing. And I'm supposed to have call you and arrange this and talk to you about this. If my sister, a doctor, if Dr. Allen can't figure it out and get a straight answer out of you, do business straightforwardly, down the center hill. If you can't be straight about, no pun intended, if you can't be forward and direct and not change in the middle of the road with someone much smarter than I am, much more responsible, much more dedicated than I am, can't accomplish it. Mr. Swan can't accomplish it. Mr. Thorson can't accomplish it. Who on earth can accomplish this? I've tried everything to pay. Everything to pay. I had the money all month long in December. This month I don't. Surprised how expensive being homeless is. I am. And all the trademarks and copyrights that I paid, all the applications to protect my intellectual property and maximize whatever potential they had. To have it within what, 72 hours or within 5 days, to have it within 5 days. Wow. 30 years worth of work. The new stuff, 15, some of those projects I've been working on to come out, 15 years in the making. The research. I've been to libraries and archives around the world for the information that I got. There's no amount that's priceless to me. There's no amount of money that can help. I can never redo all that work again if I try. I'm 46 years old. And I had a zero criminal record until 45. But that's not the story. No, 46. Until I was 46. Zero criminal record until I was 46. That's not the story. Now I'm looking at jail time for criminal trespass, probation, and so I'm making a video to explain it to the judge in the future and the attorney in the future. And I'm doing it in real time while I was actually, today's Monday, the 28th, National Data Privacy Day. And it's also our anniversary. You might remember on the 28th. Oh, we got a lot of anniversaries right now. And I know that because I'm a journalist. That's what I do. Journal, diary, take videos, audios, pictures, photos. I've got 26 months worth of photos. Me and landlord and I. 26 months. And still don't understand any better why this landlord hates him so bad. Doesn't matter. It just matters what. It doesn't matter what people are motivated by. It's unfortunate, and I'm sorry for myself. I'm sorry for the person that would hate a person so much that they would take a circular assault on personal property. That's disturbing, but there's a lot of other disturbing things too. I'm not going to lose sleep over that. Am I going to lose sleep over my projects and my heirlooms and my antiques? Maybe. I've already lost sleep over my wardrobe, my jewelry. People, and you want this money, but yet you're separated. You got me separated from my work and my things. You separate me from any potential way to even make money. I could sell some things. I could probably sell some things and make some money. But I think they've already been sold. as I understand, that's what your associates say. They called me. I don't know if they're telling the truth. Doesn't matter. What I'm trying to explain is there are things that are of value that have been discarded, or apparently discarded, or stored in the snow and rain and mud and outside in the yard for 40-some days. Safe. I don't know. However, the little saltine tip, for example. I know how much a lot of that stuff's worth because people like my things because I had nice things. I had nice things. I wasn't always a fucked up moron, right? I've never lived with drug dealers before. I've never lived around drug dealers before. I didn't know. I guess I didn't know. It's my fault. I don't know how to act around drug dealers. I don't know. Never done those drugs before. Never. I had $0 policy language, remember? Lasted pretty long time. I was actually lasted. Now that I look back and see what I was surrounded by. What was living right there in my bed. Not my bed. Yeah, in my bed. Hi. Multitasking. So, landlord, I only want whatever may be salvageable for me. Let me help you clean it up. And Mr. Attorney and Mr. Judge in the future, I was doing what seemed to me to be the appropriate and correct thing to do at the time. Remember, it's January 26th. Remember, I didn't trespass, or even when I didn't observe. However, a reasonable person would conclude that this was trash. Right? Clearly, whoever put it there, the landlord had concluded it was trash. Or the landlord put it there to tempt me into coming back to ourselves, seeing if I can get thrown in jail again. And I almost did. We'd be happy to know I almost did. But they were polite. They were gentlemen. Well, one of them was a gentleman. One of them was polite. Oh yeah, it takes a team with me. It takes a team with me. It takes a team. Gotta have a SWAT team, right? Last January, landlord. Remember this? Last January, we had a SWAT team. Right for there. How many officers were there? Oh gosh, I don't know. But there were a lot. There were a lot of officers waiting for me last January. When I came home, I was actually walking home from Martin Luther King Jr. Week celebrations at the university, where I had been invited as a guest, where I had spent the day with Martin Luther King III. I come home. I came back to my place to a nice welcome. Being accused of raping a boy. My landlord's tenants. One of the boys that I thought was a friend. One of the landlord's tenants who I paid lots of money, spent lots of money on. Not only just getting him out of jail and his bond, but remember, I paid part of Mr. Dunton's rents, as I recall too. I have to look that up. I did. And I offered to pay some more, but you had refused to allow me to pay more on his rent for whatever reason you did. I don't care. I just want my stuff. Whatever's left of my stuff, I would like to get it back. Please, landlord. And Mr. Judge, the reason. Okay, this one. That's for the landlord. Please, I do not have $3,000. I don't even have $1,000 today. I had budgeted about $700. And that's even knowing that you're going to keep the deposit, because you keep every deposit. I've never seen you give any deposit back. And most of them should don't deserve the deposit back, because, well, I don't know that. I'm just guessing from the tenants that I've seen come and go. I can guarantee you they didn't deserve the deposit back. And I don't think I deserve my deposit back. I'm not saying that either. I know that there was some damage. However, I did intend, desire, and fully anticipate to address that in a timely and efficient, professional, and adult manner. Right? Although there was no walkthrough or inventory when I moved in, I mean, I understand. There was something I was going to replace the doors, the styrofoam door, can't do that much, right? It was already broken anyway, but I broke it more. Even though I was locked out because Code Services sent you a letter. And it's retaliation. What the eviction looks like too. The whole thing looks like that. But I don't know. Motivations are inconsequential right now. All this homeless person wants, besides his tent and some clothes and a winter jacket and a pillow and a blanket, are his heirlooms, his murdered mother's, what few things he had. I only had a couple things in grandma's. And these little, data discs, shit that means nothing to you. And had I access to my stuff, I would be able, my argument is I'd be able to easier, or more quickly, more efficiently, make some money to pay you this alleged money. I know that, but now, how much money is it? I don't know. Don't know. These ones. But now, I mean, are you deducting the money from if things were sold? I'm not saying anything, but if what the person who called me said it was accurate and you sold items of mine, are those things is that income being deducted from the balance of $2,906.80? I don't think I made my point to the judge. Oh, hey. Okay, I will be over. That was it for Sunday. I will be over. Someone's got some money for me. Son, I'm fine. See, my son's worried about me because, well, everybody's worried about me, but not everybody's worried about me for the same reasons, or for good reasons, I guess. Anyway, Mr. Landlord, have I made my point? Heirlooms, antiques, intellectual property, artwork, not just my artwork, the stuff that I make from my spirit, my soul, my creativity. But my other people's artwork, my mother's art collection, every piece in there. My mother's art collection, my father's art collection, my art collection. Before I was a loser, I spent a lot of money on art. The large piece of there was over $2,000 worth of art. That was for 10 years ago, almost 15 years ago. Almost 15 years ago. No, almost 10 years ago. 15 years ago. Why isn't this working? So my point being that, the poster that was circular saw, the one that I saw, that the church people brought me that had been sawed in half, Lamar Curry. I had an offer on that for over $500, and I sold that. It would have been $500 I could have paid to landlord. The little cracker tin of my great grandma's that I did sell on Saturday night from the pile of personal property. I almost got junk up because that's what it looks like, a bunch of dryers in the mud. I didn't have an offer on that, but somebody who was there over there once upon a time liked it and looked it up, and sure enough, it was about $300 for that little tin. My point being that things that may not be of value to you, or you don't see or perceive value, have either some serious emotional attachment value for sentimental value to this one, or my family. My family was devastated to learn that you guys had that my landlord took the fountain and took some other heirlooms and antiques that belong not to me, but to my family. Both alive and those to come in the future. And it's my responsibility to do everything in my power to, well, how did you say, what did you say, landlord? We're going to get you out no matter what it takes. So I'm attempting to get my personal property back from my former landlord, no matter what it takes. Well, it takes $2,906.80. And then plus storage. Back to, sorry, forgive, no, I'm not sorry. Forgive my delay. Now for my message to Judge Kaffe, City Prosecutor Victor, my future court-appointed attorney regarding criminal trespass charge. It was Saturday, January 26th, Kansas Day. And I was walking about 4 p.m. 2018, and I was walking west on Fremont, right in front of my former residence, and I saw a big old pile of trash. That wasn't trash, it was actually personal property, but no, there was still some other trash around. And like some kind of beer cans or something, and some napkins. And because I've cleaned up the trash out of the yard for 26 months, beginning in October 2016, where I not only cleaned up trash out of the yard, but I took bags of trash that the couple in number one would leave in the hallway inside. I took bags of trash out from the inside of the house in the common area, the stairwell. Bags, they piled bags at the time, they would pile it up. It's a hazard. Remember the trash that was on the front porch when I lived in? You couldn't even walk. I don't think you remember that. Or you. No. Not only did I pick all that up, I picked up Lieutenant's dog crap. Not just one pile, but 36 piles one time. There was 36 piles. I got those photos too. I'm a journalist, remember? Okay, so my point being, I picked up trash out of that yard for 26 months. You may remember I planted a flower garden and a vegetable garden. Then I bought some expensive hibiscus trees I planted there from the landlord's property there. You know, I know it's not my property. Why would I buy a $40 hibiscus tree? Plant a flower garden and a vegetable garden. Especially since all I do up there is drugs with David McGillis and my other church methods, right? But it's nothing sarcastic. Public thumbs. Sure. I picked up trash out of that yard, and I've continued to do that. I did that a lot without even being asked. Nobody's asked me to pick up trash out of that yard. And you know, the garbage guys can get pretty messy back there. I picked all that up. Nobody asked me. Nobody thanked me. I didn't ask to be thanked. No, I just pick up the trash. It's the decent thing to do. The decent thing to do. Not even humane. Just decent. Just decent. Larry Limbacher. When Mr. Landlord, remember he tried to sell your property? And Larry Limbacher, I saw Larry Limbacher a lot last year. Every time Larry Limbacher came and knocked on the door to announce himself, to announce his schedule that he intended to bring potential home buyers, house buyers, apartment buyers, commercial property buyers, buy your property, Mr. Landlord, and to show it so you can sell it, Mr. Landlord. Make all that money so you could. Ask Larry Limbacher what I do after we get by. I don't know if he really knows that. I think he does. My place was always spotless, believe it or not. In time for Larry Limbacher's employment, I would drop everything and I would clean, at least visually clean. I might throw it under the bed and into a closet, but that place was clean and spotless for you. I did that without being asked, without being thanked, without invoicing the landlord for the 2 hours I spent cleaning my apartment, whatever. I mean, it would have been clean. No, I went above and beyond. I went above and beyond because you showed the place. And I thought you really wanted to sell it. I was trying to help. I really thought you wanted to sell it. I didn't know you were just testing the waters, as you told me later on. We didn't want to sell it, we were just testing the waters. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it was a test, and I was tested. My point being, when Larry Limbacher came by, not only did I clean my apartment inside, I went outside and I cleaned up any trash in the yard, any pop cups, beer cans, on the porch. That's my point. Therefore, on January 26th at 4 p.m. in 2019, when I'm walking west for fun, I look over at my little place and I see real beer cans and real garbage And plus a pile of my personal property, that's true too. It looks like junk because some of it's in trash bags. Most of it's in trash bags, but the bags are sealed, so the water can at least get back. At least the water can get into those bags. And I saw the Hy-Vee car, which I know back to Hy-Vee, like I have the Cox Cable box back to Cox Cable, which I've asked them to, you guys work together. Library books back to library, I've asked. Point, what's your point? It was natural for me to want to pick up trash there. No. And it was also natural because on all the other evictions that I got from this landlord, including this one here, it listed right there. You can tell that this landlord is disturbed about clutter on the grounds, on the property grounds. I know that because I read that. And I'm sure it's true. Right? I'm sure it's true. Like everything in that petition is true. I'm not saying it is, I'm just making an argument that is it not in the landlord's interest for me to pick up the beer cans, the napkins, the newspapers that were there in trash. It's not the landlord's best interest for me to take that car back to Hy-Vee, as I promised I would. I have more than one car. I promised to take it back. They tried to help me. They were going to help me. They tried to help me move out of there. And Hy-Vee, the rug doctor people, they gave me a receipt of $300 plus $300 for the rug doctor that I had rented there in August. Because the landlord, although he promised me that he would do it, he really didn't. So, therefore, ergo, although on paper, I've been made to look like a total loser, and I've also heard Mr. Landlord, what you said, and that's not hearsay or rumor. I actually heard your voice. I was in 2000. First time I heard in 2017, I didn't quite believe it. I couldn't believe what you were saying about me. My judge's job. It was 2007. 2018. No, 2017. That was in 2017. So I've known this. Yeah. Come on in. Oh, laundry.
I don't know if this is yours, I don't know if it's anything.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much.
I don't know, I forgot.
Oh, this is, it's clear. Where was it, in the dryer? In this basket? It's gotta be clean then.
Yeah.
Because this isn't a basket.
No, it's all right.
Okay. It's like the shelter.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you very much.
Are you
just
webcamming? Because my internet's extremely slow, so that's.
No, I'm not. No. I'm not. But I do have some browsers open. I don't need them, so let me close them all. I'm not webcamming. Browsers. I got 4 browsers open. And each of those browsers has multiple tabs. I have a bad habit of that. And I'm not using any of them, so let me close them. Yeah, thank you. I'll bring this thing up too. I'm getting ready to go over to the treehouse here in a minute. Alright, just let me know. Okay. Yeah, just a little bit. Close. Trying to catch up on some more. Oh, that I have any students because I remember I failed all those classes because the lectures was out. Maybe I had internet. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, that's closed. Yes. Hold on. Yeah.